Hey, good morning, brothers. I'm standing on the first floor, sizing up what's going to be the front stair, checking a few dimensions today. And what I have in front of me is a design sketch for the stair. It's an updated sketch. So here you can see my pencil drawing. Which is, as you walk in the front door, we'll have a walk-off first floor landing that's matching wood to the Ipe called ironwood Brazilian walnut flooring that we have on the floor currently. It's a pretty dinged up shape, but that'll clean up really nice. Here's the proposed railing detail, which will be at the first floor. So we're getting lucky on this one because we do have to add a fire shutter, which is shown as the crown molding, which is actually right there. And that crown molding is going to remain intact and in place. And the good news is all of this framing, drywall, and everything can come out, and then our new stair will descend from here straight down, and then where this blue mark is will be the line of our fire shutter. So essentially that fire shutter creates a fire barrier shaft for the entire first floor, and we'll have a similar thing on the second floor. So this will all be recessed above in a soffit, and will terminate basically at the existing opening here. So we'll be working on that soon enough. Hopefully after the first of the year, that'll get going, and then all of this area comes out here. The doorway to the ladies' room actually gets removed and then gets blocked up, and then the new ladies' room entrance will be off the old card room or mail room. So this area here where you see this rectangle is where the new entrance to the ladies' room will be, and then the original trophy case from 1993 will be here. So here I am in the ladies' restroom, and so the new entrance doorway will be right here where I'm pointing. And the thought just occurred to me that we're now renovating my renovations from 1993, which is kind of hilarious, right? You get to a point in your career where you're remodeling. So here we are. The doorway goes away, and then we're gutting all of this stall, and then that becomes the new hallway to get into the ladies' room. So this commode water closet stays, and then this water closet was added in 2008 or 2009 when we did the sprinkler system. So these two are going to remain, and then we're going to do a new lavatory top here, and then we have to do some fire rating things to the back stairwell, which I find a little bit interesting, and maybe you will too, is that this is that old electrical panel that's back here, and we're keeping that. That's in good shape. That janitor closet is gone now, but what we have to do is create an appropriate fire barrier that's consistent with the entire stairway. And so we'll have the fire shutter behind me down here, and then we'll have the new stair section coming down this way, and that'll complete a whole fire barrier envelope. So this opening above, that's what's getting opened up, and then we're able to keep the original plaster molding, which it's pretty beat up right now, but that will actually clean up really well, and then it'll be consistent with everything in the front room. So it's going to look really pretty slick when it's all done. Looks a little rough right now, but that's par for the course when you're doing remodeling. Doesn't always look good along the way, but when you're done, it always looks fantastic. We're also going to do some new overhead recessed lighting at that opening above me. And then all of the current planning right now is to take all these old steel stairs. Nothing wrong with it. It's a concrete filled steel pan stair, and we're getting rid of all the railings off the top, but also enclosing all the bottoms, making those solid, and putting recessed lights in the bottom. So that's what's happening with your stair. So that is what is buried behind your beloved fraternity house. So technically this wall is actually an extension of the stair shaft, and that stair shaft we're going for a 2-hour fire barrier, and you'll notice that this is original brickwork here. So solid brickwork masonry like this is actually rated, fire ratings are rated in hours and minutes, but brick wall like this is going to be a 3-hour rated wall. Standard, so this is 5/8 type C. Let's see, it should say type, yeah, SCX. So type X is a 1-hour rated drywall capping. So we have a 1-hour rated wall, which is actually the lavatory wall for the ladies' room behind. So we have a wall in front of a wall. So we have to take this wall and we're going to try and cap it with some 2 layers of drywall on this side, and then 2 layers of drywall on the front side, and then continue that all the way up to the underside of the deck above. So it's a little bit of a tedious operation to get in there and take all the wood lath and everything else out, but that's our goal, to complete this fire barrier, 2-hour rated fire barrier for the stair, and it looks like we should be able to get that accomplished. The exterior of the wall, bearing walls of the building, are a vitreous clay tile masonry unit, and then with the brick rowlocks that tie all the wall together. So we can't have anything in a stairway or a stairway extension but things that are for the stairway. So one issue we have is we have this existing electrical panel. So the city's still weighing in on that item. But typically what we'll do in a case like this, since it's existing and we don't want to remove it, is we put a material in this whole stud space all the way up called Rox wool, and it's a mineral fiber, kind of almost a fireproof material, and that way it won't burn through if there is an electrical fire. It doesn't burn through to more spaces above or behind. We'll also take this stud out here and here, and then do what's called a 5-side drywall enclosure. So 2 layers of drywall on the top, 2 layers of drywall on the sides, 2 layers of drywall on the bottom, 2 layers of drywall on this side, and then 2 more layers of drywall on the back side. And that's what we call a 5-sided fire barrier enclosure. So we're doing that to all the panels in the building. So this is a 2-hour rated barrier here. Upstairs we have 1-hour corridors, so those will be getting a 5-sided single layer of drywall. Yeah, so this plumbing's in decent enough shape, and it resides kind of outside of our fire barrier, so we might have to break some of these water lines loose and move them over so that, you know, sheet of drywall can get shoved in behind. These aren't easy things to accomplish, but they can and should be done. You know, fire safety's most important, and we do have a fire sprinkler system. We have a full fire alarm system. We have plenty of exits and lots of capacity to get out of the building. So I think we're, you know, in good shape there. Yeah, that's it.